my name's Sean Donnelly, and I'm here with the film I Think We're Alone Now. It's a documentary about two obsessed fans of the 80s pop star Tiffany.
Tiffany and I have known each other most of her life, and we are in love with each other, and she's a great singer.
The difference between me and a stalker is they'll truly love the individual.
As a 16-year-old, she was forced to get a restraining order against Jeff Dean Turner. They have my whole name in there.
I am concerned about Jeff. I think he might need to seek some counseling.
I might ask for a fingernail or a toenail, a lock of hair, or a scab, or a skin from a blister or something. I could ask for that.
A lot of people found it to be very dark and disturbing, but that was not the intention of the film. But I think that's how it ended up at this festival.
What was the intention?
Just to show a portrait of these people that nobody would ever bump into in their normal lives. Kind of get to know somebody that's accused of being a stalker, because I had never met anybody like that in my life, and so I thought it was interesting myself, so I thought other people would find it interesting too. And hopefully by the end it serves to humanize them and you can relate to them a little bit more than you would before. That's a much more interesting film too, I think, to watch. If I was just like, these people are weird, watch them, then you wouldn't really take anything away from that, you know? And that's why I'm not always just a fan of movies that are like that, or even like narrative fictional movies that are just so one-sided where you don't really get the dynamic characters and you can like relate to them. But I think people are more complicated. I think Jeff and Kelly aren't just like bad guys or something like that. I think if you go back and try to find where they may have gone wrong and see what steps have led to the way that they are now, and they're like so lonely, and I think everybody has some element of loneliness they can relate to, and they're just such like an extreme and potent example that really the idea behind the film is that it's like forcing you to hang out with these people for an hour and 10 minutes. And you get to learn everything about them, and you get to hear them make jokes, you get to hear them like cry at some points, and like, you know, feel all their emotions and all their stuff. And a lot of people, if they saw them in real life, would be like, ugh, and like walk the other way. So being forced to like stay in a room with them for an hour and 10 minutes, you know, can be very uncomfortable for some people. But some people are like, I thought they were great, and I learned a lot, and they didn't think it was dark at all. So it's not really the film that's dark, it's more how people perceive these two individuals, I would say. But I think it's interesting. So perhaps it says more about the people watching the film than does the people in the film.